Yeah, Arsenal secured another signing. Andrea Berta is kind of working the magic. Hincapie to Arsenal. Here we go. As Fabrizio Romano have informed us, for a package that is only 52 million euros, we'll tell you all about it. But also, there are rumors that Arsenal are not just gonna stay here. They're waiting to actually evaluate the market in the last couple of days on Saturday and Sunday, depending on when are you watching this. But we'll talk about Hincapie. We'll talk about also Eze and Andrea Berta securing that signing, along with looking in the market. But before we go on, this is Footy Judgmo. If you are new here, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, of course. If you're new, because you can help me get to 50,000 subscriber by liking the video. The like button looks like thumbs up underneath the video, of course. Hit that like button. It helps the video go to the next viewer. I appreciate all the help and everyone that is helping Footy Judgmo. Of course, turn on the notification bell to know when we go live, because we go live daily for panel shows and solo shows. We're discussing everything, discussing your opinions as well, and trying to respond to your comments in the comment section on a live show or in a video. But listen, everyone was talking about Leverkusen wanting a 60 million euros. But look at this. 52 million euros in package is actually a bargain for this player. A player that is physical, ready to play in the Premier League, ready to actually battle for his position at the left back. Of course, he's not going to bench Gabriel. Everyone knows that Gabriel is arguably one of the best center backs in the world currently. But Hincapie is someone that I believe that can come in and provide a sufficient cover. What allowed him to go, which is the masterclass in this, is, of course, before we talk about the loan and option, is Kivior going to Porto for 32 million euros. I'm not sure if how this is reliable or not, but it was from sufficient sources. There are people that are saying it's 22 million. I don't know what the truth is, because there are sources that are saying the package total is 32 million. There are others that are saying it's 25 million, right? This is including add-ons. So that is actually very good package for Kivior, who hasn't played a lot for Arsenal. He stepped up last season in a couple of games at the end of the season when Gabriel was injured. I didn't think he had a good spell at Arsenal. He leaves Arsenal as someone who just stopped by, played a couple of games and left. Well, Kivior, yeah, he's not going to be remembered at Arsenal, to be honest with you. He's just a guy that actually came through. But Arsenal, as Fabrizio have reported, it's 6 million loan fees plus 46 million package. It's a buy clause. Nobody knows if it's an obligation to buy or an option. Let me know in the comment section if you guys know if it's an option to buy or an obligation to buy. Because David Ornstein have actually tweeted that it's an option to buy, while others have tweeted that it's an obligation to buy. It makes a big difference, because option to buy, as you know, of course, that means if it doesn't work, Arsenal can send them back, write off the 6 million. Yes, they paid 6 million for someone in a year, and then they don't have to pay the rest of the money, the 46 million. That happens for a lot of players at Arsenal. Like, they paid a little bit of a fee for Raheem Sterling. Chelsea paid some fee for, of course, Jadon Sancho, and then they send him back. But if it's an obligation to buy, that means this guy is going to have to stay at Arsenal. But one of the things that I wanted to say about this, before we go on, and tell you what I think about it, because I think it's going to be a hit, I want to hear your opinion about now the back line of Arsenal. It definitely got stronger, if I'm not mistaken. Hincapie is better than Kivior. Now Timber and Ben White both integrated. Mosquera as a right center back, cover for, of course, Saliba. So the back line have gotten stronger. Arguably, Arsenal now, and I'm going to just put my neck on the line here and say, I think Arsenal have the strongest backline unit in the world. There is nobody that has that cover, that has as good of a starting 11 in a back four as Arsenal currently, along with depth like Hincapie, Calafiori, of course, Timber, Ben White, of course, along with David Raya. I think they have the best defense currently as a unit in the world. Everyone else, you might have two good defenders here and there, you might have three, but Arsenal have really an armory at the back. They really have a wall at the back. And with Hincapie, that I think that can play center back and a left back, the defense is secure. And the defense is secure for years, because we don't have anybody that is old. The oldest guy is Gabriel, who I believe is not even, what is he, like 26, 27, Gabriel? So you can have this backline for years. Of course, a lot of people talk about, will they leave, will they not leave? That's for a different day. Let's not talk about it today. But there is another thing about Hincapie. He can play left back and he provides really good crosses. As I mentioned in previous videos, his crossing is so underrated. And that is why I think that he's going to actually battle Calafiori and Miles Lewis-Kelly on the left back. Unless we see Miles Lewis-Kelly transform back to the midfielder that he was before actually joining the first team. Everyone was talking about Miles Lewis-Kelly being a central midfielder or an advanced midfielder rather than being a left back. He was used at the left back last year, and I think he did a pretty good job at the left back. But now, maybe with the likes of Hincapie and Calafiori, remember that Zinchenko is still at the club. Zinchenko might leave in the next couple of days. I'm expecting Zinchenko to leave. Arsenal have enough cover on that left back that you don't need Miles Lewis-Kelly to play as a left back. So he's going to be transforming into a midfielder, if I'm not mistaken. The Hand of Arsenal have tweeted something that I wanted to ask you, where do you think Arsenal should strengthen next if Arsenal are going to go into the market? As the Hand of Arsenal have tweeted, which is someone who is an ITK for Arsenal, I've actually said that Andrea Berta will continue to assess the market in the final days, like if there is an opportunity that actually presents itself. The Italian is locked in talks for a contract extension for both Saka and William Saliba. What does that mean? What is going on? Are they going to sign someone else? I'm expecting maybe one more attacking signing. I don't know who he is, but everything points towards that they might sign another attacking player. As Liverpool suddenly emerged as candidates for Morgan Rogers, maybe Arsenal will target some more attacking player. Because remember, if Kai Havertz comes back in October, that is the cover for attack. Maybe Gabriel Jesus leaves in January and they get another attacker. We don't know what is going to happen. I'm expecting something because remember, I want you guys to remember one thing, that back in the days, earlier in the window, Ben Jacobs, David Ornstein, and everyone told us that Eze, Madueke, Eucharist are separate from the winger that Arsenal are looking for. So the mysterious question is, will Arsenal sign another winger? Will Arsenal go in the market and try to secure a winger? Is it Adam Al-Lukman? Is it someone that we don't know about? We know that there are wingers that are still looking for moves in the world now currently. Is there some name that you would like Arsenal to sign? Rodrigo's off the market. He's staying at Real Madrid now. Finally, he made up his mind. He's not going to play a lot. Maybe he's going to move in January. Who knows? Rafa Leao. Nobody knows what is going on with Rafa Leao. He played for Milan in the first games. Is he going to stay at Milan without Champions League? That is a question. But Rafa Leao is too expensive currently for Arsenal in the market. But who else can Arsenal sign as a left winger? I'm so intrigued to see if Arsenal are going to get somebody, as much as I'm so intrigued to see if Liverpool are going to get a winger along with Isak and Mark Guehi in the final days of the window. But it's actually fair to say now that Arsenal and Liverpool are moving ahead of the pack, are moving ahead of Manchester City, are moving ahead of Chelsea, and they are in a different stratosphere than the rest of the league with how deep their squads are. And that is why I'm so intrigued to see the game Sunday, to see what is going to happen. Because that is something that is, oh my God, that game, I can't wait for it. Let me know also in the comment section, what do you think the scoreline will be? If you're new here and you haven't actually commented, even if you haven't commented before, let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this game? Also, of course, I wanted to touch a little bit on Eze and the signing of Eze, because at the end, everyone that kept saying that Eze is not going to sign for Arsenal, he's an Arsenal player and he's a number 10. Everyone that doubted again, oh my God, why are they letting him go? People started saying that Berta is similar to Edo. They are absolutely proven wrong. And that's why we got to give a shout to this man. If you're an Arsenal fan, this man has done a brilliant job and an amazing job for Arsenal this summer. Let me know in the comment section, how do you rate this window currently with Hincapie across the line as the here we go? Is it a 9? Is it a 9.5? Is it an 8? Were you expecting a winger though? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this window. And also, I want to know what your predictions are for the game this Sunday. Let me know in the comment section, guys. Arsenal have done a very good job in this window. I will see you guys. Turn on the notification bell and make sure to subscribe, because I will see you guys in the next videos, and I will also see you guys on the live shows. And I'll see you guys later. See ya.